Thanks for having a look at the channel. In today's video, we're looking at assembling the M1A1 Abrams tank for our Golf War build and theme that we're doing. So on the instruction sheet, which we looked at last time, that's the center tank, or you can use the right tank as well. So either of those sort of instruction guides, assembly guides for it. So we're going to use the center one. And I'm going to start off by assembling the turret basket. I thought that's probably the bit of a tricky part. We just had a part fall off. Commander's cupola fell off. The turret basket, so the basket we'll be using is the extended one. So you can see it here and this part here. And then this rear section. Now I've done that, I'll go around these parts. I found that some parts weren't joined to the sprue very well, but we can just tidy them up. Grab a small file and just tidy some of these edges up. Or you can run a hobby knife along the edges if you have flashing. So either method, file or hobby knife. Now the turret basket lines up like that. And after I get to why I do it this way. So for parts of it, I'll be using a store-bought super glue, and other sections we'll use Mr. Cement Deluxe from Mr. Hobby. So this part I want it to dry reasonably quick, so we'll use a super glue. And when you put them on, the flat section is the top, and they have these smoke discharges facing forward, so look like that. Normally just hold that till it bonds, but I'll put it down, try and get a bond. And then I'll do the other side. a little bit of excess glue there, but we'll cover that in another video when we get the stowage. We'll fill that area in. I just find this bit fiddly. So once I get that started to bond, I'll just move it off to the side. I'll just quickly line it up again. And I'll let that start to dry. So that's just off to the side there, off to the left, and we'll let that dry. And I find that's the trickiest bit on this model. To get that done, you're right. Then I'll cut out the lower section of the hull. And I'll cut out the tracks as well. And they're the same, just a little bit of trimming up and tidying up if you've got any sections you think should be tidied up. Run the file across them. Now the tracks don't have any markings on them, so we'll just look at the diagram. And you'll know which side is which. So this sloped section is the front and the back's a little bit different. It's sort of got two angles on it. So just line that up, and your drive sprocket's at the rear and your return roller, idle roller is at the front. So a bit of glue on there. Put that track on, hold it for a few seconds. And whilst I'm still sort of putting pressure on that side, I'll put some glue on this side. And we'll sit that side in. And then the next part I'll do is this rear engine section, which is the exhaust system and the rear lights and all that sort of stuff. So we'll just cut that out. And same again, you can tidy up that with a file or a hobby knife. We'll just slide it in there for a bit of a test fit. So it just slides into that section there, like that. You can see where it fits. All my tracks has come off, hasn't set. So we'll just put a bit of glue across there. And we'll set that in. Bit of pressure. So that's that section there. We're not going to do the A1HC, so we're not doing that section. Then we'll look at cutting the upper section out. And then same again, hobby knife or file can be used just to trim along those edges. We'll put the side skirts on. So once I've got that trimmed up, just a quick test fit. And then Mr. Cement again. And I put a fair bit on. Just set that upper section on, should get a nice fit across the front there. And that'll be it for this video. We'll continue the build on the next video. I'll try and get both videos up fairly close together, and I'll just bring that turret basket in that we did again in the cage. And the reason we did that is because to get all that lined up nice, and we'll see why in the next video. So that's it for this video of the Abrams, and plenty come up on the channel. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.